Hey, howdy, hey everybody! I'm coming around. It takes me a while. It's a big table. Hey, howdy, hey everybody! It's Amy Rose with Amy Rose Craft Studio. How y'all doing? I am hyped up. I had a little bit of a nap. So I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Come on in here. Say hello, where you're from, and what the weather's like. Come on in. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope. Let me get us pulled up here. So I was going to show this on Sunday, and then I thought about doing it on Monday. I don't remember what happened on Monday. Sunday, we had that whole time change thing. And then I woke up. I got, Ricky was awesome. He got up with me. It wasn't super early, but he helped me do your orders. So whoever purchased any kits from me, he helped pack them. He made the boxes. He taped the labels down. So if some of them are a little crunched, it's okay. You'll get them. He helped me, and then we cleaned a little bit. We got everything organized. So yay! So that didn't happen on Sunday, and then Monday I forgot what happened. Yesterday was just my grandfather's 3-year anniversary of when he passed away, and I was just like, I gotta do something with Ricky, do one of, his many teachings of whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I lay down 2 hours later after the nap. So my grandfather is known for having long naps, 2 3-hour long naps. And my sister then texted me, she had the pizza, his favorite pizza. So he was in spirit with us yesterday. He just let me nap and sleep. So today we're doing the Bella Petal on the ring board. And for the life of me, I can't remember who suggested it on Saturday. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out of the leftover from the Bella flower we did on Saturday. So we're using the leftover pieces because I wood burned the entire rolls, both rolls of the mesh. And if you didn't catch my post earlier today, createlikeamyrose.com. createlikeamyrose.com. That's my affiliate link with Unique in the Creek. They have a whole bunch of burlap. And FYI, I think they're releasing more tomorrow. So stay on that website and get your poly burlap. And you know what? It's cheaper than what I paid for this. So be on the lookout for that. All right, I did a whole lot. Oh, that one fell out. I didn't have it secured yet. I did a whole lot of talking. Let me say hello to some of you guys. Hello. Here we go. Hi, Linda. Hi, Donna. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Virginia. Hello, Suzette. Hi, Susan. Hi, Lorraine. Bless. Thank you so much. Yes, if you could be so kind and force push me out to all your friends and family, I'd really appreciate it. And we're wearing green because it's St. Patrick's Day, but who's the greenest of them all? Mr. Yoda, or Grogu, from The Mandalorian. So I had to sport my Grogu shirt. Come on in here. From Pennsylvania. It's cold? Uh-oh. No. We had pretty nice weather. The highest it got here was 80, but now Danny's like, oh, it's so hot in here. Which reminds me, hold on, I said I would. My bad. I had to turn on the air.
Very narrow.
I told him, huh?
I have a very narrow comfort brain.
Yes, he's very narrow. He's right there on the couch. We both just fell asleep. I was watching something on the History Channel.
I wasn't.
Yes, whatever. I had to wake him up. I said, you need to wake up or I'm going to put the camera right in your face while you're snoring. Hi, hello. Well, hello from Long Island, New York. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Virginia. Suzette, Susan. Oh, I got you guys. I'm sorry, don't mean Debbie. I forgot I scrolled up. Chili in Colorado Springs. Oh, I just love Colorado Springs. I love the way it just sounds. I don't know why. I just do. Anything's better than the place that you're living. Isn't that always the case? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? All right. Like I said, I have lots of energy. I took a quick nap. Those are the best naps. And now we're going to get started. I'm going to go around. If you do get sick, please close your eyes. In 3, 2, 1, I'm going to bring you down to the board. Hello, board. Wait, did you see all that cute stuff right there? Did you? All that cute stuff right there? With all my shoes. Don't look at that stuff over there. All right. So there's the ring board. On Saturday, I taught you the Bella Petal. And I am so happy I got to see people actually tried it out. And I was so happy to see people trying out the Bella Petal. And they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But what do you do? Now, it's not just the Bella Petal. It's the Dean Michael as well. What do you do with all the mesh that you have left over from doing the flowers? Because if I'm going to heat seal, and I'm going to take the time to heat seal, I'm doing an entire roll. That's just me. But you can either make another flower on the small flower board, and that tutorial is on my YouTube channel or here in my videos. Hi, CD. How are you, hon? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kathleen. Hello, Dawn. Thank you for sprinkling. I really appreciate it. And that I showed you how to create another, I think it was another Bella, I'm trying to think, another Bella flower and another Rita flower on the small flower board. I'll have to look inside the in my videos again on YouTube, but they're all there. But somebody suggested, hey, cut it out. I know you're doing that on purpose. Please don't, because that's just one more thing I have to edit. I had to get on them, guys. I had to get on them. Hi, Dara. Hello, hello. So somebody, if you're on here, I'm so sorry. I forgot who suggested what would it look like on the ring board and would there be enough coverage. We're doing it on the ring board. But, so when I counted, I have just enough of the solid and half of my check. So, and it could be vice versa. If you used more of the solid than your check when you're doing the Dean Michael, it's going to be the opposite. But you can flip it around using the same formula that I'm going to do right now. Let me flip it over so that way you guys can take a screen capture of the board if you wanted to. Now, since I don't have enough of the check, but I know I'm going to have enough coverage, but I want that check included in the wreath, I'm doing a set of holes. This is at the top. Okay, this is the top of your board. So I started with doing both sets of holes at the top. Then the next one over, I did the top set hole. Next one, once again, both sets. Next one, the bottom. And I just alternated around the board, okay? Because when I put in my check, since I don't have enough to do the entire board like I do with the blue, with the 2 sets within each set of holes here, I can do 1. Sort of like when I did the tulip wreath. When I had the really pretty, oh, here it is. When I did the tulip, and I did the inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, with the really pretty flowers, the other, the hot bush that I had, that's sort of what I'm going with. Now let's see. Now I have not done this yet. This is the first time I'm doing this. So bear with me here. If it doesn't work out, then it's not gonna work out. But we're trying, right? We gotta try, and I love the ring boards. I think these are my new favorite after the small board. Did I say it? Did I say that? Yes, I did. All right, let's go ahead and get started now. I'm gonna put this over here so I have some place to put my mesh so I can fold it. I didn't pre-fold anything, so that way those of you that didn't join me on Saturday, you'll see how we do.
It was Leanne Nunn
Leanne Nunn? Is she here?
that suggested this petal on the flower.
Leanne?
On the ring board.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danny. Leanne Nunn. Please, somebody ping her if she's not on. I'm sorry, I was talking. I have so much energy. I wasn't looking at my comments. She's the one that suggested to put it on the ring board. I want to give credit when credit is due. So if somebody could, thank you so much, Nancy. If somebody could tag her in this, I'd really appreciate it. All right. Like I said, they're heat sealed. They're 10 by 10 squares. Watch your poly burlap. Some are 10, some are 10.5. If it's a 10.5, you're going to cut at 10.5. You need to make that square, okay? I'm really thirsty all of a sudden. So you have your square, okay? Make it into a diamond. I'm going to bring my top point, my bottom point up to my top. All right. I'm going to make it into the triangle. I'm going to fold it over. All right. Ooh, I don't like the way that one's laying. You know me, I'm picky. I have one or two that I could spare on my blue. Let's try that again. There we go. That's why you want to do it like as close to the 10 by 10 as you can. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Hello, Kathleen from Canada. Hi, Sally. From England. Hello. Hi, Debbie. And then fold it over again. I'm not going to use my rubber bands because I'm just going to put them in. It doesn't matter where you start, but it depends on which way you want it to lay. It's the same thing with the flowers or the tulips when you put it in the ring board. Do I want it to go this way? Or do I want it to go this way? I don't know. For me, it's just easier to put it in this way. So I'm just going to pinch at the bottom. All right? And then I'm going to lay it in. Yes, there's going to be one here. We should have started with one of the... That's okay. There we go. And we're tightening it up. So it's not going to lay flat just yet. Hello, Brenda. Hi, Susan. Come on in here. So we're doing it. Ooh, I don't like that. Some of these pieces are just funky. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a square diamond. Point to point to make your triangle. It starts with a triangle. Hello, hello. Oh, Brenda, I miss having you. I've been here and there and everywhere. So now that you have your triangle, do not pull like we would for a daisy. We're going to take this point and we're going to cross it up. Like they're crossing your hands across your chest. Think this is your body, this is your head, this is your body, and you're crossing it across your chest. If that helps you. Whatever analogy works. I'm going to cut this little piece off here. It's not going to fray because that's just a piece that's dangling that I didn't get when I was wood burning. And then you just take the inch and pinch and put it right in there. Okay, so I'm going to cut as I go. All right. See, we already have that. How pretty is that? And they're going to be overlapping. Now, you can definitely, see what I did there? I just pulled them apart a little bit. Once again, I've never done this before. We're going to play. Hi, Ellen. Hello, hello. All right. Now, we're going to come in with the check. Or whatever, if you have a light blue and a dark blue. Or I know there's a hot pink and a light pink. And you're using a dark pink and a light pink. You know, whatever you have on hand. Square, diamond, point to point. We're making that triangle. I like this petal because it's just, like I said, it's 3D. Hi, Lori. Hey, girl. Lori, I told everybody your batch of pearl and burlap that you have in stock right now. And that you may or may not have some in stock listed tomorrow. I'm just saying. I may or may have not done that.
Is that Lori Goldfish?
It is goldfinch, not goldfish.
Lord Goldfish.
Okay.
Goldfish.
Now, this one I just happen to have on the bottom. This one is, like I said, I'm alternating. I'm going to put it in. All right? Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know what this is going to look like.
It's probably going to look like a wreath.
It probably is going to look like a wreath. All right. So that's what we have so far. So since I have left over more of the blue than the check is going in one in every other. If you have it where you did the Dean Michael fold, you'll have more check than the solid. Switch it out. Yes, we're going to Crafters Convention. However, the whole change in the dates, I'm having some issues with the room. I really am. Every time I call, it's like, you need to call back, you need to call back, you need to call back. So I've sent an email to the Crafters Convention, info at Crafters Convention. So we'll see. We'll be there. I just don't know if it's going to be at that hotel, unfortunately. And TDR, we need to go to TDR. My God, it's been 2 years. 2 years. It's like right down. And San Marcos is actually, it's closer to us than Austin. So there's no excuse.
Especially now that we're fully vaccinated.
We are fully vaccinated.
Both shots, baby.
All right. I'm putting it in. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. So if you want to get your poly burlap, go to createlikeamyrose.com. Createlikeamyrose.com. That's my affiliate with Unique in the Creek, guys. Createlikeamyrose.com. All right. We're hugging. We're crossing our chest. Boop. And we're putting it in. I didn't even think about it. I have florals that I could possibly put over here. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to just see how it would look on the ring. It's turning out really pretty. And there's a lot of coverage. There is a lot of coverage there. So with the two, I'm going to spread out just a little bit. This one, I'm going to try to get in the middle. I know it's every other, but it's not going the way I wanted it to. So it just manipulated it a little bit, and I'm putting it right in the middle. Still looks really pretty. I'm happy it's turning out. Can you do it with mesh? You sure can. This, I just used the poly burlap because I had it on. I'm so sorry, I'm so thirsty. It's warm in here. I had this already on hand, and I love the color, but you could also do this with fabric mesh. And also, guys, sorry, Lori, sorry, not sorry. Lori has fabric mesh that's going to be released too, and she has some in stock. So go to createlikeamyrose.com and get all your mesh. Get all your mesh. You can use fabric, you can use any type. With the Bella Petal, it does fold better when it's a check or if it's a fabric.
What if it's Polish?
What? Stop it. We're Irish today.
What if it's Irish? And
Do you know what this guy tells me? This guy tells me that his mama said that he can never be pinched
On
if
St.
he's not
Patrick's Day.
on St. Patrick's Day if he's not wearing green because his eyes are green. Is that true?
Look it up. It's true.
Floated your boat, sprinkled, and whatever else. Oh, thank you so much. Laura, we call it force pushing here.
Hey, it's Marla Party Magliazzo.
Hi. Alright.
But no, don't you guys get it right? It's Czech.
Yeah.
Wait, what if it's Polish? Ha 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 ha.
Go away. He's got dad jokes, guys. You know Dave, right? Lori's husband. This is his brother over here.
Tara says that too.
Long lost.
She has green eyes apparently.
Well, there you go.
So it is a thing.
Well, I have blue eyes. My sister has blue eyes, so.
Well, sucks to be y'all. I can wear whatever I want.
You're right, Lori. We are. We do. We force pushes all to your friends and family.
But in the spirit, I am wearing green.
He is wearing green. We're all wearing green today. I'm just going around. If you guys need me to slow down and show the pedal again or show you the board, please let me know and I'll go ahead and do so. I'm just going to go a little bit faster because like I said, I didn't have any pre-made except for one.
You're going to go a little bit faster?
A little bit faster now.
That's what she said.
A little bit faster now.
A little bit, that's what she said.
A little bit faster now.
That's what she said.
I had this pedal left over
That's
from
what
when
she
I
said.
did the other one. Lori, you know it so well. How pretty is that turning out?
Please show the pedal again.
Yes.
Janelle Morgan.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, I need to check.
I'll go get some step twos. I almost
Step twos, guys. Ooh, you're getting comfortable, bro. All right. So these are heat sealed 10 by 10. I also posted the heat sealer that I use and the wood burner that I use off Amazon with my Amazon link. So if you don't have one, with the poly burlap, I like the wood burner. With everything else, I like the impulse sealer.
I love that.
So that's just me. So it's a 10 by 10 square. Remember, if you have a 10.5, you're gonna cut at 10.5. It needs to be a square. Okay, you're gonna make it into a diamond. You're gonna do a point to the point. You're making that triangle. With almost all the petals, it starts with a triangle, y'all. It seriously is. If you are new to Unique in the Creek, it starts with a triangle. A triangle is where it's at. Then I'm gonna take one side. If you're left-handed, then obviously you're gonna go left first. It doesn't matter. It still gives you the same petal. I'm gonna cross. My analogy today is this is my head, this is my body. This is my arm, so I'm gonna take my arm and go across, like this. And I'm gonna cross it again to make that petal. Hi, Haley. Howdy, howdy. Hey, howdy, hey. And then you pinch it about an inch, and then you put your rubber bands in, or you put it right into the board like I'm doing. On Saturday, I put the rubber bands on because I was showing, but this is going a little bit faster, so I'm not putting rubber bands. I'm just talking with you guys and making the petals. Once again, now if you have all the same color, now this is just to show you how to use up mesh that you've heat sealed using or doing the Bella flower or like a Dean Michael fold. You have mesh left over. If you're anything like me, I burn my mesh all at the same time, the entire roll. I cut it, so then I'm using it. I need to use it for something else, and this is what we're using it. But obviously, you could do this any color, any pattern you want. If you have enough of the mesh, then use, both of the sets of holes. So diamond to triangle, get that triangle. you? I am from San Antonio, Texas. Well, we live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm originally from Illinois. For those that are new to my page, Dan is originally from Miami, Florida. So we just have fun here. And I gotta start doing Fiesta stuff. Fiesta is normally in April. However, because of everything, it's been pushed back. I'm gonna go a little bit faster now, okay? So you guys let me know. Hi Nelly, hello, hello. Come on in here, guys. Hello, Pauline. Come on in here. Just let me know. Because I want to work a little bit faster. And guys, I didn't even ask, what are y'all having for dinner? What's for dinner today? I'm a big girl and I like to eat. Mom is making coleslaw with some manwich. Yum. Yesterday we had grilled chicken drums and homemade potato salad. So good. So good. From Jupiter, Florida. I know where that is. I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida. How did you end up in Texas? Oh. Long story short, I was in Illinois. I work for a major bank, and I worked for their mortgage department. I'm still with the bank, but they got taken out by Washington Mutual, or bought out by Washington Mutual. So the Illinois office closed, and I got a chance. They said, "Do you want to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or do you want to go to Florida?" And I'm just like, I'm done with the cold. I'm gonna go to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. So I ended up there in the mortgage department. That's where I met Dan. And then the mortgage department closed there. And Dan had the opportunity to come here. He was with Access, I don't remember. The story is that our bank got bought out twice. So that's how we ended up here. And I was pregnant at the time. He had the relocation package, so we just moved to San Antonio, Texas. And we've been here ever since. Ricky is a native. He was born in San Antonio. He is a Texan. He's a full-fledged Texan. Yum, yum. We love Chinese. Need to wait for the replay from the beginning. Oh, Mary, I can help you. I will show you. Let me get this petal folded, and I can show you guys the back. I'm sorry, those that you have came on. I'm going to show you the back, so that way you can take a screen capture. This is the Unique in the Cream ring board. You can get them at createlikeamyrose.com. While you take a screen capture of the board back, I'll take a sip of water. Yum, yum, yum. I love Irish soda bread, Doris. I love it, love it, love it. Dan stepped out, so taco salad, yum. Hello, Tammy, how are you? The mesh color is turquoise. This is turquoise, and the check is cream and turquoise. This is turquoise, teal are my favorite colors. Absolute favorite colors. Okay, so you got a screen capture. So I'm doing every other, because this is the remains. I shouldn't, that sounds so bad. That sounds really, really bad. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, guys. I made this on Saturday. This is the actual Bella flower. Okay, I made that on Saturday. And I heat seal my entire roll. When I sit down to heat seal, I'm gonna heat seal. So we made the Bella flower, and I had this left over. So I'm showing you what you can do with the leftover mesh. And this is poly burlap. I have a video from last year where I used the leftover to make there was a Rita and another Bella flower on the small board. Whoop. That one wanted to come along for the ride. Ooh, zip tie it in. So whatever mesh you have on hand, you can do this with, I prefer the poly burlap or fabric mesh when doing folds. It just folds a lot easier and it keeps its shape rather than just the mesh. Does that help? I'm trying to go back. Corned beef hash. I had that this morning with eggs, Sally. Mac and cheese, yum. My son, he made mac and cheese yesterday. Well, that's another story. Can you do the same fold with deco mesh or the fabric? Tammy, I think I just answered that for you because I was scrolling up. The poly burlap and the fabric mesh are ideal for the fold. You know what? If you can hang out right here, I know I have some fabric heat sealed. I'm here, guys. I did heat seal some fabric mesh, and I decided, now when you use your impulse sealer, clean your impulse sealer. I was gonna do the Bella Petal flower with this, but I would cut black. I heat sealed black mesh with it before, so I couldn't do it with this petal. That's upsetting. But this is fabric mesh, and let me show you, okay? Oh, this was a 10, and this was a 10.5. I didn't read it before I started cutting, and I cut it at 10. So that whole roll was like, I'm gonna make this into a daisy using the daisy petal, and you won't see any of that. But like I said, this is a 10.5. I mistakenly cut it at 10 inches, but this is fabric mesh. So you can see it has the same. Now, like I said, I cut this the wrong size, but like I said, do as I say, not as I do. And you see how the fabric mesh just lays really nicely? It lays really nicely. Yeah, Mary, no problem whatsoever. So I suggest either the poly burlap or the fabric mesh. Obviously the fabric mesh is going to be cheaper for you. However, like I said, if you go to createlikeamyrose.com, my affiliate with Unique in the Creek, her poly burlap is not expensive. It's really not. No problem, Tammy. None whatsoever. You ask me questions, I answer them for you because I love what I do. I love creating. I may not be creating every day like I should because I still have that full-time job, but I like to answer questions. And after I make this, I can grab a roll of just regular mesh, and I can show you why I don't suggest it with this petal. Yep. That's it. That's the heat sealer I use. Thank you so much. Who posted that? Thank you. Oh. What board would I do it on? This was the large, when I made the flower, this was the large flower board. You can also make it on the small. I show that on my YouTube channel at Amy Rose Crafts. Amy Rose space crafts. Now when you type that in YouTube, there is a popular video game character from Sonic the Hedgehog. She is a pink hedgehog. Her name is Amy Rose. I'm not the pink hedgehog. I am human. So look for Amy Rose Crafts. And it has it on the small and the large flower board that I did last year. It's the same thing. I took the leftover mesh. I don't like wasting, guys. For those of you that have followed me for a while, I'm cheap. I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap. And if I can get more out of these rolls, but like I said, these are actually a good price at Unique in the Creek. Great like Amy Rose. It's a good price that she has for the poly burlap. So get it now. Get it. Yes, thank you, CD. For those of you who don't know the CD is my buddy. He is here in San Antonio as well. We go shopping sometimes on the weekends together. Who am I kidding? We go shopping every weekend. If he's not working, we'll go shopping. Julie, the name of the petal is the Bella Petal. Bella Petal. Is that what you're asking? Triangle, cross your arms. All right, and see, we're almost done. And this is my leftover pieces. Now it'd be gorgeous if you had some florals in here. That would be pretty. I may put some florals in here later. I know I'm gonna put a nice pretty bow. Oh, the cutter, I'm so sorry. This is there's no branding. It's a very, very bad company. There's no branding to it. It just says 10G Tech. And this is a zip tie gun cutter. So it'll tighten and cut your zip ties all at the same time. I got this on Amazon. Just type in zip tie gun. This is the metal one. I do not suggest the plastic. The plastic gun will break. Hi, Cecile, honey.
That's Cecile Lux.
Yes, that's Cecile Lux. Hold on. You're very welcome. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I don't mind. If you don't mind re-asking, I don't mind answering till I get it correct. So sorry. Let me scroll up. I like to answer questions. I like to teach. Thank you, CD. Oh, so CD and I go shopping almost every weekend here in San Antonio. We have a couple of wholesalers. And hopefully we can go out a little bit more. We can actually have lunch instead of like being, hi.
Here's how I still roll.
Meeting somebody at
One.
the place.
Two.
And then, you know, shopping right away, and then saying bye.
Three.
There's no need for that.
I can breathe.
All right. We are almost done, guys. You're struggling with the zip tie gun. Donna, how are you struggling? Let me help you. Actually, Dan was really good. I was struggling at first too, and then Dan was just like, okay. And he walked me through it. And let me walk you through it right now.
Once you understand the mechanism, it
Yes.
becomes real easy.
So I'm pinching. Let me put it in there. Zip tie it down. Ow! It bit me, y'all. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see that. So when you pull the trigger, he's absolutely correct. Once you know the mechanism, you understand how it's going to work. So when you put the zip tie through here, the mechanism is going to pull it tight and then cut it, which means that you need to have it lined up here, and you need to make sure that the tension is correctly set. Oh, I just moved it. Danny's gonna have to redo that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Sally, I'm so sorry.
All right. So check it out.
Okay, Dan's here. He's gonna give you a 101.
I'm gonna mansplain a bit, I guess.
Don't mansplain.
I'm not gonna mansplain. So, this particular weapon was difficult for me to work with too.
Say that because I don't want to get demonetized.
There's a tension rod here, tension spring inside here. You can roll it up
There you
and make it so that it requires a much longer pull or much harder pull before it'll cut.
She said it won't tighten.
It won't tighten.
That's what she said. It
Okay.
won't tighten.
Then that.
You can tighten that one. Oh, yeah, you just see that.
So you got to make sure. So first of all, to get it in this particular slot, because in there is a little foot. Now that little foot is going to grab, and you got to make sure that foot, because sometimes there'll be some junk up underneath that foot or above that foot to where it won't.
Bring it down. Nobody can see it.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Right there. Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
That foot in there, you can see raising as I pull. If there's junk on these little serrations, it won't grab the plastic, and you need it to grab the plastic to fully engage the foot. That's what creates your tension. So then once it's got tension, all you have to do is pull it back, and then a blade comes down once it reaches a certain tension and just chops the thing off. You see that it's easy enough to hold.
Oh, he dumped it in
just with my hand.
flour, y'all.
Right there. Pull it back. Boom. Cuts it right there as soon as it reaches that tension.
Does that help?
So just make sure that that foot is engaging and grabbing onto your zip tie. And if you do that, then every time when you pull back, it will yank the zip tie through. Now watch this. So if you yank it, normally what you want to do is you want to get pretty close to the head. Let's pretend that the head of the zip tie is up here.
You can cut those off right there, Danny.
Well, they won't be able to see it.
Well, I'll hold it so that
So you can walk it, but there has to be tension on it to walk it. Otherwise, it'll just...
And show them the tension on the handle.
It'll just go like that. So there needs to be either tension or forward movement. So you push it forward until it gets to the head. Once it gets to the head, that's where you want to start pulling it to chop it. So here would be, if you were to start up here.
Let me get you far down so that way you can see.
If you were to start up here, you'd have to walk it all the way down, and you'd have to push it forward every time.
First.
So it's best to just kind of get down here near the head of the zip tie. Make sure it slides into the slot that has the foot on it after you've made sure that the foot is clean, and then it'll grab it every time.
There you go.
So I really think that what your problem is probably that foot not engaging properly.
Possibly. She said thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it didn't come off as mansplaining. That was not my intent.
He's not his intent, guys, but you know he's better at explaining that type of stuff than I am. So I was gonna show you what I did. I did the same thing. I take it. Let me show you.
You walk it up.
Yeah, it took some getting used to, and you're not the only one, and I'm sure you're not the only one that had that question. So I appreciate you asking that question.
But honestly, I had a tough time with it too, and I had to really look at... I'm pretty mechanically inclined, but I had to actually look at that thing and understand how it worked, and I was like, just a good 15-minute kind of stare session, looking at it and pulling it and kind of playing with it. And
let me turn it around so that way you can see. Okay, so I get mine pretty tight already in there. If you don't have the hand strength, it's fine. What I do is what he showed you is I take my zip tie, the end, and I am guiding it to the base of that head. I'm still pulling just a little bit, but pushing down. Now, like I said, I'm sure somebody else had questions about the zip tie gun and they didn't want to ask, or whatever the case may be. We appreciate questions. Dan is an ex-trainer, an actual trainer with the bank. Don't like that one. And I used to be a trainer. I actually went to school to be a teacher, guys. And I ended up in banking. Figure it out.
The only stupid question is the one you don't ask.
Yes, true that. Took me a little while too. Yep, see? I had to get, when I practiced, I didn't practice on the 6-inch and 18 pound. I did it on like the Dollar Tree or the zip ties that you get from Walmart. And I just practiced on those. All right, we're almost done, guys. That's a great question. And I'm glad we were able to help just a little bit.
I hope we help.
I hope.
I expect you to report back.
Dan, if you are not following my page, go ahead and click on the triangle right now. Click on it. If you click on it, it'll give you 3 dots. Go ahead and set up the notifications so that way you know when I go live. Sometimes I'll do an event. Sometimes I'll just say, hey, I'm going on in 15 minutes. Come join us. Right now I'm temporarily in my dining room. And I'll say my studio dining room. And we'll come on. One left, and that's my, see, I have a couple left, but I don't have enough to do them all the way around. So it's the last one. So there we go. Blurry. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm turning off my Wi-Fi.
Oh, we're almost done. Okay. The last time, I'm just going to lift these up a little bit. I'm going to put this in. Tie it down.
Should get better now.
It may be because I was moving the table too. Now, I'm just pulling out the blue ones just a little bit because I like that look. There we go, guys.
Whoop, there it is.
Let me get, I had this one already made.
Scoop, there it is.
When I was doing my tulip wreaths, I made a whole bunch of bows. And I showed you how to make some bows. So I have this white linen. Now you could use any. You can't really see. Sorry, I'm off camera. I didn't realize that until just now. I'm going to turn it over, find where my top is. Then I'm going to just go in. I don't want to go over. Huh. Okay. All right. I see you.
She's talking to her work.
I always talk to my, I'm sorry. I always talk to my wreaths. I talk to my crafts that I do. Sorry. It's like, I see you.
It's only bad news if they talk back.
Yep. Once my crafts start talking back, then we have an issue. Now,
Especially if they're not doing
this
it.
is a white linen. This is cream, so I don't think I'm going to keep this in here. However, I just wanted to show you. Now you could put anything in here. Guys, I have started loving rag bows. So I may make a rag bow.
At least you love something.
I know, right?
It ain't me.
Whoa, did you hear him, guys? Oh, thank you for the stars! Cheryl? Dun, 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 dun. I'm a Star Wars nerd.
It hurts. It's so loud.
I don't care. She gave me stars, and I appreciate it.
Look, I'll just do this from now on.
You can't. No, you can't do that. This video is going to shut it off.
Oh, we had music on for an hour before they shut it off on the 4th.
That's true. We were jamming out on the 4th. All right, for my hanger. Oh, I just fluffed that. Oh well, I should have done my hanger. I use twine. This twine is from Dollar Tree or Walmart. I don't remember what.
I'm not supposed to inhale liquid. Oh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take my twine. I'm gonna put it up and then back down. This is how I do mine. I also use zip ties as my hangers, but during the spring and summer, I don't know why, I just like twine. And I'm gonna make a knot right here. Oh my God, fat fingers. Hold, please. Oi! Oi. Oi. See? That's what you get. Stop making fun of me. I make a knot here, and then I'll pull through so you don't see that knot anymore. And that's my hanger.
Inhale my water.
Let me bring you up. If you get, oh, that's right, I was gonna show you on mesh. Hold, please.
I'm sorry, you guys. Inhaling water is bad. I mean, not for fish, but for me. Do we have any fish on today? Any fish joining us? Say hello if you're a fish.
I'm a fish.
And you do enjoy breathing water.
I said it was, thank you so much. I'll bring it up in just a minute. I was gonna show you on just regular mesh. I don't know. This is just mesh that I pulled out of my room. I'm gonna try to get a 10 by 10 cut. And this is not heat sealed, so it's gonna fray. But I wanna show you what it looks like doing the Bella. Please stop. Shelby. Dan likes to rile up one. So this is just regular mesh, it's iridescent in it. And I promised I was going to show you. Yes, Tammy, they're cut at 10 inches. But if you have a roll that says 10.5, cut them at 10.5. Okay, so this is just regular mesh. I'm going to do the square, diamond, into the triangle. See, the triangle looks a little, this is what you start to do with the sunflower, or when you expand it out, pinch it here for the rose. When you try to do the Bella with just regular mesh, it looks funny. So it's just hard. It's really hard. I highly suggest when you do the Bella, either poly burlap, can't get poly burlap, fabric, or even jute. I'm sorry. You can also use jute, poly jute, because this is just regular mesh, and that's what it looks like. It doesn't lay down the way it should. Let me bring you up. If you get sick, please close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Bringing you up. Hello to my living room. Hello to the wreaths I have.
Shelby, no.
Shelby, you were just outside. All right. Now, granted, like I said, I'm gonna change out the bow. Mainly, this tutorial was just to show you what you can do with the leftover mesh that you have from a flower. This is the leftover mesh from this flower. And the middle fell out, so I still didn't glue it in. I don't glue it in until they tell me they want to glue it in. But that's what that is. I'm happy the way it turned out. I know I was going to show you on the small flower board, like I have on my YouTube channel, but somebody suggested on Saturday, what about the ring? How would it lay, and would it be full on a ring? Yes, it is full on a ring. You could add, if you wanted to add some ribbon to it, you could. But like I said, this is strictly for showing you what to do with your leftover mesh. And go check out my YouTube channel, because it also shows it on the small flower board and where to put your zip ties and where to put the petals on the small. So that way you utilize every single piece of mesh. Do it.
Every pizza mesh.
Every pizza mesh. Tammy, how many do I cut for what? For the Rita, or the Rita. That's not the Rita. The Rita's behind it. For the Bella petal, it's the amount of regular holes. I didn't use any extra. The middle, I did use the shared holes, but it's 16 on the outside, or 16 on row 2, 8 on row 3, 8 on row 4, and 8 on row 5. That's it. But when I heat seal, I'm gonna keep saying this, guys, I sit down and I heat seal the entire roll, or 2 rolls, whatever project I'm doing. And sometimes I'll even heat seal more, because if I know that I'm going to do a project later that needs to be heat sealed, I'm already there, might as well. So then this is, let me count. On the ring board, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26. And I still have 2 pieces of blue left and 2 pieces of the check that really didn't fit. I'm sure I could put it somewhere, I just didn't know where. But I still have some left over. This is a full roll of check, a full roll of the turquoise, and the turquoise and cream check. So this is strictly to show you what to do, what to use. And it's lightweight. This would be perfect for like a nursery home or a nursery, even a front door. This with the poly jute, the striped poly jute that I have in my magnolia kit, that would be pretty in here. That would be really pretty. Yes, check out my kits at amyrosecrafts.etsy.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It does look a little sparse. If you do it on the small flower board, it does. I don't even have the small flower board out here. I have them all packed away. It looks just as big as the large flower board. This is something different. This is something new. Somebody suggested, and I was less like, why not? But it does have the coverage. It has the coverage. You do not see the board. You absolutely do not see the board. Unless you're looking sideways, then it's like the triangle board. You do see, but you can add ribbon in here. You could add florals, absolutely. Just to show you what you can do with extra mesh that you can't do with like a full flower and a large one for. What is the name of the petal you used for the bunny head? For the bunny head, this one, this is the not sunflower, daisy. This is the daisy. This is also on my YouTube. This is the daisy. That's the daisy petal. And then this one, let me switch this out.
You're gonna switch it out?
I'm gonna switch it out. I'm gonna switch it out, switch it out. This one is the Rita. Now, I use the same, I got fuzz now. I use the same yarn balls. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're ornaments from Christmas. And I get a whole bunch of them. And they're cute. They're very, very cute. This is the Rita, but then this is the Rita on the small board. That's the Rita on the small board, guys. And that's with leftover mesh from one that I did with the Bella. You just need to check out my videos on YouTube. I explain it where I can't remember a year ago what I did, but I think this mesh was from a large Bella petal, and then I had a large Rita with a small Bella. I don't remember, but this is on the small. So you can do them on the small, you can do them on the large. Any other questions?
Someone could place in a to-go order for takeout. Is it like a small Bella?
I want a small Bella and a large Rita. It does, doesn't it? Have you ever made anything with the small that comes out in the ring board? No, I haven't. No. True story. So I was on Etsy and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try this ring board. I'm going to go to Handmaids, Irish Handmaids. Miss Rita, love her, good friend. And I was going to do the order. Then all of a sudden, Miss Lori Franklin from Unique in the Creek says, guess what we're getting? I'm like, what? So no, I never ordered. But I would think it would be the same thing. It's just a little bit smaller than the small flower board. It's the same concept with like the Bella Petal. I skip. I cleaned, so I have nothing here anymore. It's all either in the other room or boxed up in the garage. Because on the small flower board, let me just grab this. On the small flower board, the outside rows are, the sets are closer to each other. So with the Bella, I skipped. Oh, I did it with the Rita too. There you go. I skip every other one. And then I do everyone here, everyone in here. So that would be the same, I would think, for the inside of the Irish made rings with the insides that you get also with them.
How long have you been back in?
8.7. Yes, it does. Absolutely. So pretty. There's so much. Yes, the pink is pretty too. It's a light pink with the check. CreateLikeAmyRose.com. CreateLikeAmyRose.com. She has the poly burlap. I said on Saturday, I said I'm not going to purchase it anymore. It's just too expensive. It's not expensive. She put it at a great price. I don't know what she paid for it, but it's at a great price. CreateLikeAmyRose.com.
You're saying create.
CreateLikeAmyRose.com is my Unique in the Creek affiliate. She has a poly burlap. I can't wait to get a red, white, and blue one. Oh, every year I say, and then I wait too long, and then it sells out. Oh, Patricia, thank you for the stars.
Please don't do it.
Well, then do it, Danny.
Okay.
All right, that's enough. You don't want to get demonetized for that. Mary, they are the same size. She used, with her boards, it's the, I don't know. I think it's the character board. No, it's the flower board. And she just cut out the middle. And she added extra holes, I believe. But it's the same. It's the same size. Yep. Thank you for the stars, Patricia. I really appreciate it. And the stars, I don't believe we actually said where the stars are going to. The stars, rescues are very near and dear to our heart. We have 2 rescue dogs. We have 1 rescue cat. And if we could, I would rescue it.
We didn't have 1 rescue cat.
So you got that rescue cat. Anywho, so it's either going to go to the ADL or the National Defense League.
ADL is the Animal Defense League.
Animal Defense League, and then...
Or San Antonio Pets Alive.
That's it. So that's where the stars are going. All right, guys, if you don't have any further questions, or maybe you think of a question later on, you can PM me on this page. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I appreciate every one of you guys. Like I said, I love to teach. I love to answer questions, even though you have to ask them multiple times. But I will get to them. And if you want me to try something on a board, but you're not quite sure, or you want me to, craft or a wreath or whatever, let me know. I have no problem being the guinea pig. I have said that time and time again. I will do it for you first to see if it works. And if so, ta-da, there it is. What's the website again for the burlap? Let me type it in. I'm so sorry.
I would do it. I would type it in, but if I go onto Facebook, it's going to ruin the quality of the picture. Because our Wi-Fi Google Fu is weak.
Our Google Fu is weak.
Our Kung Fu is weak.
It's createlikeamyrose.com. There you go. Createlikeamyrose.com. But you guys, leave me some red, white, and blue poly burlap check, please. Don't buy it all. Buy it all. And then tomorrow, she's going to load more. She's going to load more of the poly and then more fabric mesh. So be on it, guys. Be on it. I will post when she posts that it's out. So once again, if you're not following me, click on my nose, 3 dots, notifications on. I let you guys know when I'm affiliated with Deco Exchange that they have new products. Unique in the Creek has new products. This is something. The prices, I'm serious. It's not because we're just friends, but the prices are really good on her poly burlap. You go anywhere else and it's really expensive. The prices are really good, and so is the fabric mesh. All right, until next time, so long, farewell, Alvina saying adieu, 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 to you and you and you who. Bum ba da dun 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 dun. Bye, guys. Mwah. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. Bye, guys.